Hello, how are you all? This is Dr. Zara and we are solving some Gynae recalls from AMC part 1, and there are some students who sharing their results who are achieving their Gynae portion of the AMC result above passing marks. So it's a very good motivation for me. They are sharing, and soon I'll share one video the results of the students in which they are achieving a good passing above the passing marks in the gynae section. So let's start without any delay. A pregnant elementary school teacher aged 24 present to your GP office after she found that one of the students in her class has been recently diagnosed with rubella by his GP. The diagnosis, however, was not confirmed by serological studies. Her last vaccination against rubella was when she was 12 years. Which one of the following would be the next step in the management? A. No action is required. Reassure her. B. Check rubella serology. C. Confirm the diagnosis of rubella in the sick child with rubella serology testing. Give her a booster dose of MMR vaccine. E. Advise her to terminate the pregnancy. So here this is completely wrong option. We cannot give the MMR vaccine in pregnancy. This is the live vaccine and it's contraindicated during pregnancy. So this is the first wrong option. We will not pick MMR vaccine. Patient is pregnant. Advise her to terminate the pregnancy. This is also wrong option. We don't know that patient got the rubella infection or not currently, and if she is having a rubella IgG positive, then there are no chance that she can get the rubella infection. So IgG will tell us that she is having antibody. IgM will tell us that she got the infection. So in pregnancy, if IgM is positive in the first trimester, this is the one test in which we are very aware that it gives the pregnant woman congenital rubella syndrome in the first trimester, and its risk is very high in the first trimester. Congenital rubella syndrome, and in the first trimester its risk is very high if patient is having the rubella infection with IgM positive. So we cannot advise her to terminate the pregnancy because we don't know, might be she is vaccinated, might be she didn't got the infection. So no action is required. Reassure her. We cannot reassure because patient not having a rubella serology test, they haven't mentioned any test done recently in the pregnancy and is showing IgG positive, so we cannot reassure her. Because if we reassure in those cases, if patient is having a rubella antibody test, IgG is reactive, it's in the above high level like 10, so above 10 if IgG is there, so we can reassure that patient cannot get the rubella infection. But now at this point where patient don't have any serology test available, so we cannot reassure her. So check rubella serology is the correct answer here. We have to check the serology of the rubella now, that what's the current status, and then accordingly we can decide for the further action. This is also the wrong option. Confirm the diagnosis of the rubella in sick child with rubella serology testing. We don't know the current status of the serology. If she is IgG positive, that's mean antibody already she is having, so she cannot develop the rubella infection, so there are no chances to get the rubella congenital rubella syndrome. So here at this level we have to check the first serology, and then accordingly we will decide that what to do. So we will see the answer as well. So the correct answer is B, check rubella serology, because she is pregnant and they didn't give us the history that rubella serology currently done and it shows IgG positive. So if in the pregnant patient they are mentioning that patient is having the rubella infection IgM positive, then in the first trimester there are the high likely chances of getting the congenital rubella syndrome. Then at this level we have to terminate the pregnancy. The second important thing is there, if they are mentioning that patient is pregnant and she is having a exposure with some student, and she is serology just done when she got pregnant. So it's a universal test for all the pregnant women, and it's showing, if it is, they are mentioning the test is showing IgG is positive. IgG is positive, that means she is rubella immune. There are no chances that she can get the rubella infection at this, if they are twisting the recalls, and at this point we have to mark this option that no action is required and reassure her. But here they haven't mentioned the current serology status. They have only mentioned that last vaccination against rubella was 12 years, so we don't know the current rubella status. Now we have to check the rubella serology here. I hope this video clear your confusion about this rubella IgG, IgM and the vaccination, and if exposure happening, how to proceed. So thank you very much.